Oh man, this figure is so dumb, but I absolutely love it. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Just Justin Collects. If you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Stay up to date on all my upcoming content. But today, we today we have a problem. First of all, it's actually really serious. I have a collecting problem. But anyway, so we've got the knockoff Revoltech. I don't think Revoltech actually did an official one, but it's like a Chinese knockoff of Ted from, the Seth Mcfarlane movie, Ted. He voices him, yeah. But yeah, it's a it's a dumb figure, admittedly. But it comes with some awesome accessories, and I got them off AliExpress, and it was only $10, and that shipped. Like $10 free shipping. I figured, heck, what's the risk? And yeah, so let's open them up and take a look at them. All right, guys. So we've got Ted on the rotating base. Going to take a look at this very beat up packaging real quick. The box is a lot bigger than I expected it to be. There is a lot of empty space in the side over there, but I guess they really wanted to display all the accessories he comes with. He does come with several different faces. We'll get into that. And some really cool accessories. I'm excited about this, and I just hope he doesn't instantly fall apart when I take him out of the box, because again, he was only $10. So let's break Ted out of his cardboard and plastic prison. Alright guys, so we've got Ted out of the packaging, and luckily, nothing was broken. So that's good. He did fall apart a little bit as soon as I took him out. This arm looked like the joint was about to pop out. I just had to press it back. And the back of the head was just kind of pressed on, not attached at all. There's nothing to clip it on. So it was just loose and it kept falling off. So I did put some super glue on there. So that's stationary now. This the mouthpiece, they are interchangeable. So they are meant to come off, but it falls off super easy. So if you go over to AliExpress and pick this guy up, just be aware of that. I've seen some people say that there's broken right out of packaging, so I was worried about that. But mine was not broken, so I'm happy about that. So speaking of the faceplates, taking a look at him, he does come with that kind of stoic one in packaging. It also comes with an open mouth, kind of happy face one. This one, kind of, I guess, a surprised look. Frowny face. And a surprised face. So we'll pop all those on him here in a minute to see what that looks like. He also comes with an extra set of eyebrows. There's nothing different about them from what I can tell. I think they're just extras because these do articulate and they do pop off decently easy. Not as easy as the mouthpiece. So I guess in case you lose them. He also comes with, an apple. Nothing nefarious about that, right? If you've seen the movie, if you know, you know. Also comes with this. I don't think I'm allowed to say what it is on YouTube. One thing I do want to point out, so he has holes.
What did he say?
In his hand for the pegs for the items, for all the accessories. And all of them have these little pegs on them. Except this. I believe it is supposed to be right there, and it's just broken off. So I'm a little annoyed about that, but it is what it is. I probably use it so he can't hold it, but I can probably have like other figures hold it in photography. Action figure photography, that is. He comes with a cell phone. Looks pretty nice. A lighter. Right there. A bottle of this. You see what it very obviously is right there? That glare. There we go. And this little thing. And I was very confused on what this was at first as I drop it, until I looked at the back of the packaging, and this is to actually have him sitting down for like posing or photography or something. See, it's kind of shaped like a bicycle seat. When we get into articulation, I'll get more into it, but with his legs, he won't sit all the way down. So with this piece, it allows him, it kind of just balances him. I don't think it's actually supposed to go that way. I don't know, man. That way? No. That way. There we go. Figuring it out live on camera. So it just kind of helps him sit down. It feels kind of useless, to be honest with you. But it's there if you want it, if you need it. Whatever. So taking a closer look at Ted, I do think that he could very much do with a wash to bring out some of the details right here. You see he has like some damage on him, like with old stuffed animals where some of the fur's gone, the matting. But overall, he's very simple. Again, it's a $10 figure. There's not much to it. He's a very simple design. I like it though. It's cool. And let's see how those face plates look on him. So again, that's the stoic face, happy face, sad face, a little slightly open mouth face, and a surprised face. Also, so looking at him, there's really, of course, not much paint on this guy. Of course, you're going to have paint apps, like the black paint on all the different face sculpts. It is missing some paint right here. I will say, be careful taking him out of the packaging, because with the tray, even though there's a tray cover on the tray of accessories in him, there is, instead of it being film, it's like they put tape. It's completely sticky. So try to take that off carefully and not peel any paint. I guess that's probably what happened to his nose here. And if you can see it, the front of this cell phone, you see that smudge? I think that was the tape. But there's a little bit of a paint smudge right there. There's some brown on the eyes. That one looks pretty good. You can see it's messed up right there. But again, like I said, $10 figure, guys. It's a $10 figure. So, with articulation, let's see how many takes we can get this done in, because the interchangeable mouthpieces do not want to stay on for the life of them. So in the head, first of all, you have the articulated eyebrows. So you look angry, sad, I guess perplexed. But the head does spin all the way around. A little bit of tilt. He's going to look up that much, and he won't look down. There's nothing in the torso, the arms, not that much. They will spin. Be very careful, because that does feel fragile. Single jointed elbow, not getting a whole lot of range. The legs, they will kick out that far, not going back. And at the ankle, you have a swivel, and you can get some tilt. So, very simple articulation, but it's a simple design. Yeah, that eyebrow almost fell off there. So getting into size and comparison, Ted stands right at about 3.5 inches tall. Here's how Ted scales with the Nacelle Company throttle, which is a 7-inch scale, and I guess you could say a 5 to 4-inch scale stitch from the Pixar Storytellers 3-pack line, or multi-pack line, whatever you want to call it. Here he is with a Marvel Legends Happy Hogan and a DC Multiverse McFarlane Nightfall Batman. And last but certainly not least, here's Ted next to the SHF first movie Deadpool and the Marvel Legends Hugh Jackman Wolverine. And oh my gosh, like he can have a lot of fun doing photos with all the different face sculpts, all the different, face options that Deadpool and Ted both have. You can let your imagination run wild with those shots. So guys, that wraps up my review on the Revoltech-ish knockoff Ted figure. But I gotta say, the figure's awesome. It's well worth $10. It's a lot of fun. Of course, it could use some paint. It could use a wash. And, it's not the highest quality. But again, it's $10. Those accessories are awesome. You can use those accessories with any other figures if you're into action figure photography. It's just, a fun, dumb figure. If you're into fun, dumb figures, it's worth the risk. $10. Like I said, mine wasn't broken. I just had to super glue the back piece of the head to get it to stay on. And the nose piece, interchangeable mouths, do like to fall off pretty easy, but those are interchangeable, so, And I did have that broken peg on that one accessory. Again, I can't say what it is on YouTube. But fun figure, awesome. I highly recommend it if you like the movie, or like I said, if you just like dumb figures. But that's it for the review, guys. If you haven't already, Again, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like this video, comment, let me know if you enjoyed the Ted movie. Uh, if you enjoyed the second one, because there was a second one, and technically this figure is branded as Ted 2, but whatever. But until next time, guys, I appreciate you.